Hello, my name is Creator, and today we have a major announcement that Chainsaw Man Part 2 is almost over, which I'm pretty sure everyone kind of already guessed and knew, but just recently, as of the last chapter, Shihei Lin, Chainsaw Man's editor, announced officially that as of volume 23/24, we have reached a core part in Chainsaw Man's story. Now, if I'm not mistaken, the last time an announcement like this was made about pretty much the core part of the story was during part 1 when the Gun Devil and the Makima Pochita reveal happened, which was around, I would say, one arc before the finale happened. So in that case, that means we have at least one or two more arcs of Chainsaw Man Part 2 before it ends, which could be, I would say, honestly, 20 to 30 chapters. I don't want to say 40, but 20 to 30 chapters, I'll say, is safe. So it's almost coming to an end. But we still have a lot of major stuff to talk about in the story, which is why I'm kind of like confused about where we're going with the story. Unless we're getting a part 3, and I'll talk about that later. But there's three main topics that we still have not gotten to in Chainsaw Man Part 2. And listen, forget all the theories, forget all the speculation and everything else, all the headcanons, all the fan wishes. The main three topics that we need to address are, one, obviously, Yoru and Asa have to be dealt with somehow. Either splitting them or fusing them or whatever has to happen. It has to happen to complete the story of their characters. I think we're about to address that very soon. I'm talking 229, chapter 229, we're going to address that, but that needs to be addressed, obviously. Next thing that needs to be addressed, number 2, is the festival. The festival is still a thing that is that is going to happen. Like the prophecy says, on the festival, death will reach its peak. Now we have to see how exactly that will happen, but the festival is still a major plot point that we need to address, which could be its own arc. And the festival might be the final arc, but that means who will be the final villain? If Yoru isn't the final villain, then who's the final villain? It could be Death, but I don't know. We have to wait and see. And lastly, the one everyone wants to see is the Blood Devil. The Blood Devil still needs to return. Fujimoto said that Fujimoto didn't just forget. He literally mentioned the Blood Devil again before the Fire Devil arc. And I'm not like a coper or anything like that. I'm very realistic about how the story will go. And the thing about the Blood Devil is, if the Blood Devil gets reintroduced within part 2, either in this arc or the final arc, well, not only does the Blood Devil need to be introduced, but the Blood Devil has to be, quote unquote, turned back into power again. That was pretty much Power Staff's request. And, hey, I don't know about what you guys think, but I don't think that can happen in the span of like a few pages or like 2 or 3 chapters. I'm pretty sure we have to turn her back into power again, at least over the course of 1 or 2 arcs. So that makes me think, either part 2 is about to be very long, either part 2 has 100 more chapters, meaning 5 or 6 more arcs, or this arc and the next arc are the final arcs to part 2, since we're at the quote-unquote core point, and then we're getting a part 3 with Denji, the new Blood Devil, and whatever happens to Asa or Yoru, who knows. Or we're not getting the Blood Devil this in part 2, but part 3 will be about the Blood Devil in some sort of way. But we really just have to wait and see. I already made a whole longer, bigger video about why I think there will be a part 3. If you want to look at that, it's on my video, on my channel, I mean. But for now, we just have to wait. I did say I wouldn't make that many videos because of a break week, but there's so much stuff I want to talk about. I just want to talk about it. I have another video coming on Monday about a Yoru character breakdown. I hope you guys watch that. But anyway, hope you enjoyed watching. And that's all I wanted to say. And also, I got a new cool outline. Do you like my outline? I can make it white too, but I'm gonna show you my outline. Look at that. I'm white now. Anyway, I'm stalling. See you guys Monday, actually, because I already pre-recorded a video. And then I'll see you the Tuesday after next Tuesday for the chapter. All right, bye.